there's this hypocrisy factor. Every time I look at something like AEW, WWE, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, all these shits, thinking that they're safe havens for trying to create a so-called safe space when it comes to voicing your opinion, being a heel, being a babyface, having your own persona, having this whole litany to suspend your disbelief. That's usually the antithesis of like whatever the fuck wrestling is nowadays. And I'm seeing this over the Max Caster controversy. What he did, Simone Biles, an Olympic gymnast, a multi-gold medalist, a young lady suffering sadly from some type of mental issues that she has a history with, had to awkwardly walk off out of the Olympics because she's not dealing with her issues properly. Hopefully she gets better on it. But she did walk out of the Olympics. Either way, what type of issue went forth? She went with it the wrong way if she's going over this issues and she has a history of it. Max Caster made fun of it because it was an embarrassing issue. He got heat. And you cancel him for that? Listen, you can if I made a Chris Benoit joke in Comedy Central, I'll get called out like that in a news source or something. Nobody was talking about Simone Biles reference from Max Caster other than AEW. Just the vocal minority of it. And we have taken it so litany that making fun of a simple athlete, world class athlete, Bruce Jenner jokes, death, death storylines, sexual assault storylines, like disrespecting the dead, family members, mental illness, mass murdering. These are the lines you're able to cross with a wrestling promo. Just because it suspends the source of bringing more reality into a promo to make it feel more interesting so you could watch. Max Caster was doing his job to make sure that you hate him. He's a trash talking rapper. That's his shtick. I don't get that sentiment. Oh, it's too far. You can make a Von Erichs and an Armstrong family reunion joke in a promo. You can disrespect the dead in a promo, all because some young woman has some and walked out of the Olympics. I understand uh the the circumstance, but guess what? She walked out. She walked out. That's just coming over a different perspective. He did that to make fun of her. That was like just a sentiment of Tony Khan making putting a litany to get rid of this guy that's actually having the most positive talked about him out of most of your crap tag division. Eric Bischoff, even though he's part of storylines where he's been with fraud, taking over companies, making people lose jobs, disrespecting the dead, sexually assaulting women. Bro wrestling already crossed the line when it comes to certain morals. And you can call it, oh, bro, it's fake. It's fake. So why? How's that going too far? What sentiment of like, what line do if Jungle Boy said that he wouldn't get suspended? Kenny Omega would said that. Oh, he wouldn't have said that. That's why he's gay and he makes fun of Jack Perry for having a girlfriend, even though he's stuck around with his little Japanese Joshi fetish wrestling little girls. Screw Kenny Omega, screw Tony Khan, and screw AEW. Your Rampage show didn't even peak over near 1 million off your first airing at the same TV channel. You suck. And just noticing this is like a litany of how you support even your heels trying to garner heat. That could have got you some mainstream accord. And these are the same people that try to like degrade anybody to feel like, oh my god, Brody Lee is dead. This is a bad this is tough, but this could also like do something for the Dark Order. Rey Mysterio got pushed over the death of out of Eddie Guerrero. You think there hasn't been benefits like that from most people? most people over in the wrestling business. Like, I feel like this is just borderline hypocrisy. And this just comes into a litany of cancel culture. Like, there used to be rednecks, regular rockers, meatheads, hot college girls watching pro wrestling. Now it's guys that I know have probably a Crunchyroll subscription or go on DeviantArt that probably support safe spaces and have the bare minimum to ever evolve their fan base. You can make transgender, gay, affair jokes still in pro wrestling, even stuff involving other mental healths, even like concussion issues. But as soon as we bring up Simone Pyle, get suspended. Fuck you. Like that is stupid. I don't know what's going over the mind of Tony Khan. That's something that you already produced and he was allowed to say anyway. And finish. So what's the bare minimum of like reception that you're getting in the public eye, Tony? Honestly. So dumb, bro. Tony Khan looking like a lemur that plays Warzone with a 13-year-old haircut. More concerned about what, like promoting weirdo matches in Japan, except for expanding his brand coming to TBS. Dumb. It's just borderline dumb. I've seen like wrestlers that cross the line in certain takes. I've seen and we already know it's a work promo to just get negative reception. So just seeing like this is the extent of how heels are portrayed. You're either getting cheered. It's like you gotta be over as a heel levels of like being a wrestler and anything else. Because we see how MJF still gets like wide pop even though he's supposed to be a hated entrepreneur, privileged, silver spoon in his mouth heel, and yet he doesn't get heat. Max Caster does something that gets heat, like an Olympian walking out, and he gets suspended? You're shitting me. Stupid. Come on, man. This is why AEW is going to be gone in half a decade. Because they really don't have the spine or even have any ambition to try to grow over their comfort zone. And you can watch. You know why? Because no one else is. That's it coming for me. Thanks for watching. This was a waste of report. Because nearly everybody on the world, like, went over Max Caster's bullshit. I just want to get my 2 cents in. And, oh, God, this is just stupid.